All right, we'll be going live here shortly. I'm just gonna do a little howdy. All right, howdy. Today, let's see. Tonight, no night. Tonight, no metal detecting. But let's recap the past week or so. All right. Okay. This round, just wanted to recap some of the things that I've been doing this past week, specifically in how I've been using my latest purchase, the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. Right. Yeah. Baby. Right here, Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. It's been a pretty good machine. I have been pleasantly surprised in its capability. And in fact, I'm at the point now where I've kind of shifted things, and I went to put the Noctis Macro Simplex Plus on hold on its break-even quest, and now I'm starting the new break-even quest with the with the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. And the intent there was I wanted to show folks that you can get started in the hobby without having to expend a large amount of money. And in this case, this is well below $100 if you count it plus a Pro Pointer. The Pro Pointer actually costs more, but you can get one of the knockoffs, and that is just as good for getting you started. And I would say you would not have an issue taking up the hobby. Okay, so let's just go over some videos over the course of the last few, or actually, in fact, let me go ahead and talk about this particular video where I'm trying out the Tracker 4.
And see if I can break even with it. Right there, it's got an 8-inch coil, uses 2 alkaline 9-volt batteries, and I've got the instructions, and I've got some test stuff that I like to do when I'm first testing out a machine. So there's a 25 cents, a dime, a nickel, and a penny. And I'm just going to lay them down here on the ground. And what I'm going to be listening for is the sounds, okay? I want to hear a sound and get an idea how it works, okay? So let me start it off. First thing you'll do is you turn it on. It says to put it at 3 o'clock, okay? Discrimination, I'm just going to keep, let's just say 9 o'clock. And you got a discrimination, all metal, and tone mode. And let's see where that takes us. Right now, I'm going to go with a discrimination mode. And we'll start out with the penny. Very nice, loud sound. And it's really cranking up there, okay? Dime, quarter, nickel, and everything sounds the same. So when you take it to tone mode, it's going to have some different signals as well. So let's see what the tone mode sounds like. Yeah, that's pretty good, okay? All metal. Okay. All right, so let's up the discrimination. I'll put it at the 12 o'clock. Okay, no nickel. I can hear the quarter. Here's the dime. So no nickel. I'm going to bump it over to 11 o'clock. Not really getting the nickel. Yeah, not really getting the nickel. That's at 11. Let's go to 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm getting a little clicky sound. Let's go to the 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm hearing it on 9 o'clock, so that's good. Oh, we got some folks joining. Hey, I'm going to be starting this thing called a break-even quest, where I see if I can pay for this thing. I got it for like $70 plus 35 cents, so 70.35 for this thing. It's the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. Hello, Ace. Hello, my Melly. And I got the instructions, just came in today, and that's a nickel, that's a quarter, that's a dime. Let me flip this over. Okay. And that's a penny, and that's on the tone mode. Yeah, or discrimination mode. So it says if you switch it to the tone mode, right there, that's going to give you a different sound. Okay. Pretty strong still. And then the middle is the all metal mode. Okay.
No more buying expensive blood glucose test strips. No more enduring the daily pain of finger pricking.
All right, bear with me. I gotta
This portable
skip
home
the
health
video
monitor
here a little
simply
bit.
clips onto your finger to act.
Okay, there we go.
I think I got this down enough to where I can at least give it a try and see if I can break even with this. So I'll do one of these night coin hunts and maybe be able to find something. So let me see if I can give you a better view of what I'm doing here. Okay. So, and the main thing you want to do is make sure you learn your machine. All right. So this is a nickel right here, a nickel. Lay that down right here so you guys can see it right there. And there's the machine. Okay. That's on the tone mode. I go to discrimination. Same sound, all metal. It picks it up. So yeah, I think I can play around with this. All right. Yeah, it's different than my Fisher 1225X. And it doesn't have the bells and whistles like the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus that I use. But I think it'd be a fun one to try. I mean, the whole point of why I do these live streams is to get people interested, thinking about taking up the metal detecting hobby. And I think, hey, if you're going to get started, you know, I got this for $70. Okay. So I think I can find a coin or two in this manner. What do you think? All right. So with that, let me just pop this back up so you can get a better view. Hi, howdy. All right. So I'll probably play it by ear. They may get some rain tonight. Well, hey, wait. Maybe I can find something here in the backyard. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see if I can find something here in the backyard here. Well, I'm getting something already. Wonder if that's a sprinkler. That'd be funny. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm getting stuff in the backyard here. Let me up the discrimination. Okay, that's the nickel. Oh, that's all metal mode. Okay, that's a crackly sound. Let me drop it to 3. Okay, go to tone. Okay, that's better. Okay. I'll have to get used to the, you hear that? Right there. Okay, that's the crackly sound. So you really want to skip those fines. So yeah, I think if I can show you guys how this thing works, I'll keep a little tracker of it. And hey, maybe if you guys have any questions, I've only owned 4 detectors so far. This is my 4th one. First one was the Fisher 1225X, no bells and whistles, just sensitivity, an analog dial, some discrimination and whatnot, so I could just kind of notch out things. And then I had that Radio Shack metal detector that I still keep in my pickup truck. In fact, I did a video, I think yesterday, just showing you that I could still find a dime with it. And it's actually, I still keep it in my pickup truck because it's it can handle the heat. 102-degree temperatures yesterday, and I left it in the pickup truck. They're still rocking and rolling. And then I got this one right here. and that knocked the macro Simplex Plus. Dropped 259 for it, plus another 104 for the coin sniping coil. And I got a long ways to go to break even, except if I don't count the cloud coins and I count some of the stuff I found, like some of the gold pendants and rings and whatnot, I would say I already broke even. But I'm kind of, the whole point of doing this is just to see if anyone wants to get interested and you want to start out with in this case, a bounty hunter tracker 4 and find some coins. I found it on sale, got it for $70.35 with the tax and all that. So bottom line, I just got to find $70.35 with this thing. Glad coins. I'm going to skip any of the rings and all that. So do stay tuned. I'll plan on being back. If it doesn't rain, maybe later tonight, doing some evening coin hunting. If not, do stay tuned. Check back. I'll be calling this the new Breaking Even Quest. Bounty hunter metal detector. All right. So appreciate you guys joining tonight and look forward to here we go. Yeah, it went to the left. So there it is right there. Little piece of some kind of metal thing. I'm going to go throw that away too. All right, I found two things so far. Piece of wire and another piece of metal deal. And it shot to the left, the meters. That usually tells me it's not that good of a target. If it goes to the right, it's a higher likelihood of it going or being a good target. Wow. Okay. High tone. Go to tone mode. Here's that. All right, that tells me skip it. Nice. That alone can save you hours. I like that. And I'm working a area that I've used the Nocta many times before, and pretty much it was dig everything. Wow, this can be a game changer here. Okay, strong tone, high tone. Okay. then for a high tone, here we go. Oh, right on top. Hear that? I can even see it. It's a dime. All right. You see it. First find of the day. First coin find with the machine is a dime. All right. That goes into the I found it pile. Nice. All right. I didn't have to dig that one. Maybe there's another one here. Listening for a high. Okay. This was my first find with the bounty hunter. It looks like a little key ring clasp thing that broke. Okay. All right. Came in at the high tone. The next thing I found was this this butterfly charm right here. It looks like it's a little charm that you can put on a bracelet or something. You guys see that? Okay. And I found that last night. Okay. Get another high tone. Okay. Pop it. Oh, it's there. I went to tone mode. I'm still getting a. Let's find out what this baby is. This could be some good stuff. Let's find out. So someone asked, if I was first starting out, what's a good metal detector to get? And I could only tell them what I have. And now that I have this one, first starting out, I would definitely start out with this one. There it is. There's said pull tab. Must be that should have crackled a little. Let's check this one out. Oh, that's because I dropped the tone a little bit. Okay, let's go to tone mode. Okay, let's go to 10. Wow, it's still picking it up. Let's go to 11. Okay. Now I'm getting a little crackliness. Okay. I don't know. I want to kind of stay conservative since there's not that much trash. I'm going to keep it at the 10 o'clock. All right, bummer. How's it? There it is. Oh, shoot. I pushed it. Looks like a little wire piece. Look at that. It's still picking it up. It is still picking it up. Look at that. That's awesome. Not bad for a $70 machine. $70.35 machine. All right. All right. So yeah, if someone asked me, hey, I want to get started metal detecting, I'd say get this right here and get you a pinpointer and you're all good to go. Plus some knee pads. You got to have knee pads. And then you got to get a trowel. You can get these for different prices. This one's an expensive one because it came with a little gardening set that I stole from my... There it is. Tot lots with new mulch, and man, there is a ton of junk. Oh, there it is. What is this? Oh, a ring. Look at that. I got a ring. Somebody's ring, little pinky ring. I don't see any markings on it. Looks like a kid ring. Kind of beat up. All right, I'll add that to the pile. Look at that, huh? Woohoo! And it doesn't count toward the break-even question. Tot.
Oh, bummer. I've been talking without... Oh, thanks, Live to Survive. Shoot! There's a lot of stuff I was talking about here. Holy cow. Oh, man. I called out a bunch of stuff. All right. Okay. Hey, that's live streaming, you know, in real life here, yeah, no editing. Recap. Sure, I'll do a recap. Let me see if I can go back to, I think where I muted. Shoot. I don't remember now. All right, well, I'll just go through some videos real quick. What I was talking about here in particular was how I strongly suggest or highly recommend that if I was getting started metal detecting again, I would be using the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. I like that toggle capability where it takes it from all metal mode to a tone mode. Okay, back here. Let me see what this other one. Okay, right here. Let me shift. Okay. Happens to the... Yeah, shoot. I had a bunch of stuff and now I don't even remember it. It's no script here, you know? All right, so this is the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. And here's the toggle that I was talking about right here. You take it from all metal mode, where you keep it in the middle, or you flip it to discrimination, where it goes to the left, or to tone to the right. The way I've been setting it, 3 o'clock position for sensitivity, and then 11 o'clock position for discrimination. And what that does now is a nickel comes in at a high tone, a pull tab gets that lower crackly tone. And that has been a major difference. And I talked about that earlier. I'm not sure if I was able to call it out since I was muted. My other machine, the Fisher 1225X, has sensitivity, has discrimination, has a pinpoint mode, has a headphone jack, but no volume control. This one doesn't have any volume control as well. And it didn't have a toggle switch like it has here on the Tracker 4. So my workaround was I was using my thumb and kind of flipping the discrimination from 5, 5.5, all the way up to 8, 9, and that was telling me if I had a stronger signal or possible coin versus trash. In this case, I'm able to flip the switch instead of using my thumb, and I can listen to that tone. I don't really use discrimination much mode. I usually use all metal or tone mode, okay, because I do like the sound and being able to hear the different tones coming in, because that tells you something. Much like how I learned on the Fisher 1225X. My newer machine, the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus, has a visual ID, has all kinds of stuff in there. But bottom line, I'm so used to listening to the tones of the detector telling me more than what I'm seeing visually on the detector itself. So that's been very helpful. The other thing is when you are in all metal mode, in this particular case, if I get a paper clip, if I get a bobby pin, I'm getting a crackly noise in all metal mode. Normally in all metal mode, I'm just getting a constant tone, a single, beep, 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 beep. But in the case of that bobby pin or clip, I'm hearing that tone. I tone it out, I don't hear anything. Much what I anticipate if it was just normal magnetic stuff. I think it's ferrous is what they call it. Yeah. All right. So this is right here, the machine. I'm liking it so far. Been really impressed with it. I took it out several times now, and even in this short amount of time, I have to admit it's been a real pleasant surprise being able to being able to get out there and do some detecting. And in this case, the whole point of starting up the new break-even quest was to was to answer the mail. I was getting a lot of questions about, hey, I'm thinking about getting started in metal detecting, but I'm not sure what machine to get. I don't have a lot of money to spend, but I'd like a solid machine. And I would tell you, for the price point on this one, at $70.35 for yours truly, you get a lot for your money. And you can quickly learn this thing. It's a very simple setup. If someone just says, hey Glenn, I want to get started, what do you recommend? I was like, you got $70, go for this one right now. All right. If you got more, of course, you can spend more on it. But what I've noticed, and I've been guilty of it, when I first started out, I was hot and heavy with I paid $300 back in 1986 for a Fisher 1225X. I thought I was having a great time. Joined the metal detecting club and learned a lot of things from some old schoolers. Now I feel like I'm an old schooler now. But I'm still learning. I certainly do not have the expertise. I'm just more of a hobbyist at this point. But I do know my machines. And in the case of the Fisher, in the case of the Nocta, I've learned a lot from it, mainly from being able to listen to those tones and whatnot. And in the case of just going to this Bounty Hunter Tracker 4, hey, I'm all on board with it at this point. Okay, so I think this is where I believe I was talking about some gear that I use. I've got two. This is the Garrett Pro Pointer. That's what I use today. But I do have like a $20 knockoff that does just as well. The only difference is when I turn this one on, okay, you hear that return beep beep, and it's ready to go. On that Chinese knockoff, you hit it, and there's like a 1 to 2 second delay before the second tone, and now you know you're ready to use it. Other stuff that I tend to keep on at the ready. I do have a brass getting you one. I've got two. Oh man, it cut it off here. Let me switch over. Bear with me real quick, and I'll go grab the gear that I was talking about. All right, here's the gear I was talking about. In this case, I was talking about the Garrett Pro Pointer. And I had just pulled out this brass pin pointer, okay, right here. I initially started out years back taking a screwdriver, grinding the tip here and then putting some epoxy on the end, and I was using that as my pinpointer when I was digging in grass and whatnot. And then I picked up one of these brass ones that helped you from keeping from scratching any coins and whatnot. And this one, you know, when you're working grass, you definitely want to use one of these. Just make sure you've located the target before you actually start digging in that grass, because you definitely don't want to kill any grass, and next thing you know, you're getting banned from being able to hunt a particular location. All right, and so that one I have. I do have these AWP knee pads. There's 2 of them. They come in a pair, like $8 or so. I just super glued them together right there, and then made it a nice thicker pad. And I bend down on my left knee, so it goes right here. And lo and behold, I got myself a nice soft padding, because that mulch can be really killer on your knee, or on your knees when you bend down there. And there's that little trowel. Bottom line, if you're going to get started, you definitely want to have a trowel when you're working these locations like I do, but it needs to be a strong one. Solid one handle. Don't get that riveted one or that thin sheet metal one. It's going to break on you. Get you, like this case, this is a nice strong steel one from Cutco that I stole from my significant other. My other one is a solid aluminum one that I picked up from Home Depot years ago, and I broke the tip on it, in fact. Doing something non-metal detecting related, but you want one that has a strong handle, else it's going to break on you. And then I use this electrician's belt right here versus your actual metal detecting belt, because I find that one, I used to keep a flashlight in here on the end of this deal. My pro pointer fits perfectly in this. There's a little deal here for this pin pointer. I actually have another one over here I could put something, but I haven't. Don't really need it. And then I use this section here. This pocket is where I put all the trash. The goodies go up here. It's a larger pocket where I can put things. And then I repurpose these EpiPen holders so I can kind of separate what I have out there. So I'll put coins here. I'll put jewelry and stuff, and then have these at the ready in case something else pop up. So. And they fit perfectly in these little loop slot things in here. And then I keep this Foxelli headlamp. Okay, it's a headlamp that I removed and I attached I use electrician's tape, put it on the belt here, and this is what when I'm out and about and you see me. Oops, sorry. Ooh. Yeah. When I'm out and about and you see me out there on these videos, you'll see me doing this number here. Okay. I just throw it on there like so, right there. And then when I'm ready to use this at night, I'll just slide this over and I'll have the light here. Pop the light, and it has 2 positions so it can get even brighter. And I'm able to detect right in front of me. I do have like a neck harness for my phone, and I'm streaming hands-free, just doing everything with my hands. The only thing is you do have to do a little acrobatics to kind of get adjusted to keep the camera on the search area that you're looking. And again, I have these knee pads, so you definitely throw them on there because you'll beat up your knees. All right. I used to have a different bag that I had from Home Depot, one of those, cheap bags you can put around your waist here for putting trash as well as good stuff. But I found that that didn't work out as well, because I got the pin pointer, then I got the trowel, and then I had all these other things, and I was like, here, I need something else. And so I picked this one up way back, under $10 back then. I don't know what it is now. I think it's gone up. Everything's gone up, of course. But thinking about things that have gone up, I have to admit this Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. Yeah, I would say, and because I can't really recommend something that I haven't used. Someone asked, "Hey, I want to get started." I would point them here. The only add-on I would have other than the accessories is to get you that pinpointer, okay? Because you definitely need to be able to quickly locate your target versus spending a lot of time chasing the target. I joined this one metal detecting forum, and I had posted a few videos, and some of these guys on the forum were like, "Dude, you got to get a pinpointer," and I was like, "What's a pinpointer?" And someone had pointed me to the Garrett Pro Pointer, and I was like, "Hey, wait a minute, I do need one." Now, one thing to talk about when it comes to a pinpointer is, let's say I have the pinpointer right here. Okay, so the pinpointer usually, at least in the knockoff that I have, and the Garrett Pro Pointer, if it's a coin, be it a penny, a dime, a nickel, a quarter, 2-3 inches, you're going to pick it up, okay, from the surface. All right. If it is little can slaw, that little foily stuff, little rusty nails. Let's see, candy wrapper, foil candy wrapper. You're not going to get it at 2-3 inches. You're going to have to bump right up against it. So you'll see me a lot of times when I'm out there searching. I'm just scraping away in the mulch, and sometimes I'm getting it. I can hear it just briefly, then I lose it, and then I pick it up again. What's happening there is I'm getting up close to it and I'm pushing it away, or I'm up close to it finally and I've located it. So some of the things you want to just keep in mind is if you are chasing a signal and you lose it, stand up, do another search with your machine, and see if you can relocate it and then pinpoint it again. All right. In the case of some of those rusty little rivets and nails, someone had suggested just pick up that dirt, pick up that mulch, and put it in your hand and find it. And I've been starting to do that as well. Okay. So, yeah. Well, that's the recap that I've had for the past few weeks. Hopefully that was helpful for y'all. And, well, hopefully we can do some more of these. If not, I'll be out and about either early morning coin hunting or in the daytime, or those evening hunts where I've got that headlamp, but it's on my tool belt out there doing a little coin hunting. So do look out for those live streams. I just kind of do them when I have the opening. And then when I'm on the road, be it here or other parts of Texas into Oklahoma, is I usually bring my metal detector, and if I have an opportunity to hit some locations that I've not hit before, I will certainly stream it there. If I'm not in an area with good coverage, I'll definitely shift over and just do a restream later using my action camera to pick up the coin hunt. And unfortunately, there are times where coverage is low, as well as well, you get throttled sometime when it comes to your data plan, and I went over it several times. So you may see some not so good video, but hopefully you'll have some good audio, because I do use an external microphone when I'm out there streaming, be it on the action camera or with my Android phone. All right, so with that, all for now. Next time we'll catch y'all later, and happy hunting. Take care.